Hi, this is Jason with Heilman Ministries, and welcome to the 1 Year to Pioneer campaign. Over the next year, we're going to be pioneering some new things in the therapeutic music realm, and we're asking you to consider being a part of this financially with us. So as I share for the next few minutes about some of the things we're going to be launching this year, would you prayerfully consider becoming a financial partner with us for a period of 1 year to help us to pioneer these new endeavors that God has put on our hearts? This year, God has already begun to open doors for me to go into medical facilities to play my keyboard over patients there. And just recently, I went to one facility where I was able to take 1 hour and release therapeutic music over these individuals. It was an incredible time. God's going to continue to open doors for me to go in hospitals, senior living centers, hospice facilities, and so much more. So when you're supporting us, you're helping me to travel all across this city and beyond to be able to go into these places and bring the healing sound of God through the music. It's an incredible experience for the people, for me, and you're going to be helping me to get into those locations. Some of them are not able to pay for my services, and I want to be able to go to those type of places, so your support will enable us to do that. One of the things we're going to continue to do that we've done in the past, but now on a greater level, is taking teams into churches and raising up this prophetic minstrel music anointing in local churches all across the city and the nation. And so when we go into those situations, it's not a prayer meeting, it's not a worship night, but it's just like when David came into the court, played for Saul. We're going to create that type of atmosphere in local churches and begin to teach on how those musicians in that local church can be raised up to create that type of atmosphere for their congregations as well. So we're going to be hosting these meetings in several facilities throughout the Metroplex and in the nation on a consistent basis, so we can pioneer this and raise these type of meetings up in the local church. I read a recent quote where it said, "The best leaders are the ones that don't create the most followers, but the most leaders." And so what we want to do is to pioneer facilitating seminars to teach other musicians how to flow in this type of therapeutic music style. It's not something that you currently are seeing on a grand scale. We want to get it to that place. So we believe we're called a pioneer, actually teaching this to many musicians, taking them under our wing, bringing some of them along with us as we travel, but also going to different cities and teaching through conferences and different seminars. See, your support is going to help us to be able to not just do this ourselves, but to pass it on, to raise up a next generation of musicians that are more than just entertainers, but those who would understand the value of music as a therapeutic tool in our culture today. Another thing we want to pioneer on another level is taking our social media to a new level. We want to be able to release music and teaching via social media. And so what we're going to be doing is on a weekly basis, as we grow, to continue to have more time to do this, we're going to be sharing podcasts, video blogs, teachings and writings. And so that takes time. So your support will enable me to take the time to not just record those things, but to take the time to edit them. It takes a lot of time to do that. And so your support helps me to broaden our sphere of influence even to different nations. On my blog alone, I receive views from nations all over the world. And so we want to continue to release this type of social media on a new level and see people blessed with these teachings, revelations, and music. The last thing I want to share is that you're going to enable us with your support to go on the mission field and do what I call missionary retreats. A lot of times missionaries are out on the field, they're not able to come home. And what if we could bring the retreat to them? And that's something that I've talked to several missionaries about, but we haven't had either the time or the resource to go. And so your support is going to enable us to begin going and blessing missionaries all over the world. We have connection with our missions organization, Modern Day, to over 250 missionaries just in that network alone, where we can go and bring a retreat to the missionaries. We're excited about this possibility, and your support helps us to go into all the world. Again, I want to thank you for taking time to watch this video regarding our 1 Year to Pioneer campaign. So if you feel moved to be a part of this with us, I I want to encourage you to go to the website modernday.org and to partner on a monthly basis with us for a period of 1 year as we continue to pioneer these new endeavors in the therapeutic music field. We can't do this without your support. We thank you so much for your prayers. God bless you. Be in touch with me if you feel moved as you continue to pray to be a part of us, and thank you so much.